What's poppin', YouTube? Welcome back. We are here with more drama for your mama, or crimes. I mean, we covered some true crime and body cam stuff. I'm not retaking this intro. You gotta deal with the fumble. But we've dealt with body cams and true crime stuff here on the channel. And today we've got crimes on the internet, allegations, if you will. We got someone caught in 4K. All right. There's a streamer named Lacari who got caught with something on his pooter. All right. And we are going to check out Moist Critical talking about it and going into detail. We'll pause, we'll chit chat, we'll do the normal commentary thing that I normally do here. So the like button, subscribe button, leave a comment down below to feed the algorithm guaz, and let's get into it. I will also tell you something before we start. But once I get to the next part of the video, a little bit more in, I will tell you how I know Lacari before anything else. All right. Code word for today, so you did not skip this intro, is yikes. That is the code word for today. Like, comment, subscribe, check out the original video, link description down below. Let's get it. Okay, for the intro skippers. Okay, I know there's a lot of you guys who skip intros. I need to say something right now, and I need you guys to listen, okay? I have met Lacari in person, and I have talked about that experience before. So let me be very clear, all right? In 2018 at Evo in Las Vegas, I went to Raising Cane's and I was holding my box of chicken strips and fries. And Lacari walked by, he stopped, and he goes, "Oh, hey, I know you." I went, "Huh?" And he goes, "Yeah, I actually follow you on Twitter. You're like, you seem super fun and sweet." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And this was back when I was really socially anxious. And he was super nice to me, and we chit-chatted. And yeah, I was like one of my most positive interactions back when I used to be really socially awkward. I'm not anymore. Like, I definitely came out of my shell since then. But I was very, very shy back then, and it meant a lot to me. I was like, wow, he's so nice and so welcoming. This is so nice, right? Never talked to him again. Never messaged him, never interacted with him after that. But, you know, I always talked about that as like a very positive experience in helping me break out of my shell. That's my only interaction, right? It's more of an acquaintance, not really a friend, just a positive one-time interaction. It'd be the same as you interacting with someone once in a coffee shop and then being super nice, and you'd be like, wow, that really made my day better. You're not really friends, you don't really know them like that. You just had a positive interaction. I want to be very clear about that. I've always been very clear about that in general, because I always talked about it positively. And now we're going to talk about him very negatively. All right. And let's get into it. All right.
I just learned about the whole Lacari thing. Jinkies. So for like about a year or so, I was very offline. I set out to leave these four walls of the old loony bin more often, to go breathe in the fresh air and really appreciate the Lord's land out there in the real world.
We love that for you.
So I was missing a lot of like the happenings in the internet space and all the drama for the most part. But over the last month or so, I've fallen off the wagon. I put the needle back in my arm to a certain degree.
The other reason why I wanted to mention that in particular, because if you look at me talking about the pirate software situation, you'll see me talk about how the positive interaction I had with Lacari in person at Evo 2018. So I want to make sure that it's clear. Because if you've heard me talk about it in that video, then that was just explained. I mean, I've already said it in that video as well. But I'm like not friends with him, but like he was really nice to me the one time I talked to him. Yeah. Anyways, I just want to make sure you guys knew that. All right.
Wanted to see all the craziness going on in the world, to stay up to date with everything that was happening. And as such, I've been much more online now and seeing a lot more of these kind of things. And today was a doozy with everything that just happened with a streamer named Lacari. Lacari is a streamer I've been loosely familiar with for a while, and I know he had built up a reputation for being like a turbo maximum overdrive gooner, like a self-proclaimed hentai connoisseur, basically setting the goon dial to freaky mode. And today on stream, he accidentally leaked his notepad that was filled with despicable and disgusting.
I want you to know I have my notepad open on the other monitor. This is my notepad. This is what I plan to do in my days. It's called stream content. Done. There's the ones I haven't made thumbnails for yet. Then I have collab content, ideas I have for with my friends. This is my notepad. Uh-oh. Exposed. I always have it on my other monitor.
Shit.
Hey, feeds. Let me at least add way to the list of champions that I like. Fuck.
I'm sorry. Watching your career die and going, fuck. That's crazy. That's crazy. Showing. So those of you guys who, so I've actually seen this video. I brought this on to like do more commentary about it because I watched this to get, because I just knew that Lacari was in like controversy. I didn't know what the controversy was, right? Until my friend Party Wolf DM'd me the video and goes, bro, context. And I went, oh fuck, right? So, right? Let me give you a little rundown. It's censored. The links are to CSAM, underage persons, bestiality, and more. Yes, that's why the links were shown with a green box to cover them. So, praying the cops go there. Hopefully. Please.
The links are censored there, but apparently a lot of people have taken the plunge into looking up a lot of what
I'm going to say allegedly because I haven't seen the links' names. I've only seen the censored version. But not because I don't believe it. It's because I don't like saying that if I haven't seen what they're called. But I also don't want the ick. So I don't want to feel uncomfy. So I could go look at what the names of the sites are. I don't want to. It makes me uncomfy.
Revealed here through the Lacari leaks, and what they have found is beyond heinous. Like, this is some evil shit we're talking about here. Things like family nudism, apparently. Like, that's some real pedophile shit right there. Also, like, teens and animals. In that notepad there, you might have saw one of the tabs that said JBT. It was like 500 JBT. Apparently that stands for jailbait teens. Like, it's bad. Like, really, really bad. And after this happened, his stream was calling him out on it. And most people expected him to, in the stream, to, like, hide the evidence, nuke it, basically banish it to the Shadow Realm and hope that people didn't have enough time to dig into it. Lacari, on the other hand, cooked up a different kind of scheme. He streamed for multiple hours after this happened, and
I pray that the cops went there and took the fucking hard drives. Right? I need them to take those fucking hard drives. I need them to check the sites that they downloaded so they can get those sites off the fucking internet. I need them to shut all that shit down. I need them to shut down any friend he had who shared in these proclivities. I need this ish. I need it all to be shut down. I need all of them. Lock them all up. Throw away the key. Throw them all out. All of them.
Just fucking face tanked everybody that was digging into it and all the people that were rightfully calling him out for how deplorable the shit they found in there was. So he kept streaming through this, and people were obviously researching what the fuck had just been revealed through this notepad and everything.
I just want to say, there's a YouTuber slash streamer named Atrioc who used to be my favorite YouTuber, by the way. And he watched porn and pornographic images of his friends in AI. And I've never been able to watch his videos ever again. Because the woman who made his wedding cake, one of his best friends, was one of the girls on that site with AI porn made of them. And I'm like... And there was a paywall to the site. So he put his credit card information, paid for it, and went on the site. Yeah. And the thing that really fucked me up, man, was this motherfucker played Super Monkey Ball. And I'm like, fuck you, man! You're one of the only other popular YouTubers who did Super Monkey Ball content. Fuck you! How could you do this to me? How? You guys know how much I fucking love Super Monkey Ball. And he had to do this. God damn it. It's fucked up. He also played Bloons. He's really known for Hitman. Yeah, but he also played a lot of Bloons. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, Atrioc. Anyways, if you want to know how he got caught, he alt-tabbed and it showed a flash of one of the screens. So that means he had that page open. So when he alt-tabbed, it showed the porn page of streamers and content creators with AI porn of them. Bro paid the paywall and had the tab open. And, bro, throw these gooners in jail, bro. Okay? Because the thing that bothers me a lot is, mind you, what Lacari did is around children, right? And when it comes to children, I always find that way worse, right? But think about your family. Think about your mom, your sisters, your friends. If someone made AI porn of them, like, how much of a betrayal would that be? Someone who made your fucking wedding cake. You made AI porn, like you watched AI porn of them. You paid for AI porn of them, right? Mind you, he took steps to rectify the issue. But I watched the stream before this happened, by the way, because again, he's my favorite YouTuber at the time. I don't think I've ever admitted that before, but he was my favorite YouTuber. He also did like marketing Mondays and marketing Tuesdays, fun fact, but it was really fun whenever he got late for a day or whatever. And whenever it came, like he had his wife on stream and she was playing a game solo, hanging out with Chad at one point, you know? And I really grew to like his wife too, not parasocially, but I thought it was really nice to see her be part of it all too. She leaves for one trip and it's only like a day after she's gone and he's gooning to his friends with AI porn. Like, it's so fucked up, man. And like the video in his apology, he has her sitting there crying, trying to defend him, being like, this is who Brandon is. He just goes through like these sites and he pays every paywall because he likes looking at articles, right? And I'm like, oh, honey. Oh, I feel so bad for her. Right? And like AI porn is revenge porn. Like it is a really fucked up thing to do to people. And it breaks my heart because a lot of the internet didn't see it as a big deal. Because they're like, content creators, you guys put yourselves out there. And it's like, if you don't, like, even if you did do nude content, you're consenting to those pictures, you're consenting to how your body is, you're consenting to all of that. You're not consenting to AI. But a lot of the creators that they did this to on that page have never done sexual work of any kind. And they put them in AI porn. And they've never wanted to be seen that way. And that's the reason why there was a paywall. Because they knew they could make a lot of money off of it. Because they've never been sexualized before. In that way. They never sexualized themselves in that way. Right? And it's like, you paid for that. And you know these people. You hang out with them in person. Right? And that fucked me up. Right? And seeing people be this mad at Lacari gives me some hope. Because people weren't really upset when that happened with Atrioc. People let that go pretty quick. Right? And I'm so glad to see people really fucking mad at Lacari, because this shit's vile. This is so disgusting. Like, pull it together. It doesn't matter how much you like somebody. If they're doing shit like this, right? This is fucked.
Everything on there, and then he was trying to defend himself by saying like, oh, this was sent to me, or oh, it was actually a virus, or this and that, and then the stream, they weren't really buying that load of barnacles, so then they asked him to do something like show his notepad recents, to show what else had been on his notepad recently. And apparently he took quite a long time not doing that when requested by his chat. According to members that were asking this of him, he was looking at like his other monitor, potentially doing something there, and then eventually he showed his notepad. And the keen observers might notice a little something in front of their peepers that's a bit fishy.
Fap for fun? Fap for fun is hentai.
New text document, new text document, new text document. Variety games. All copied links. New text document, new text document. That for fun. Read me. I can't. Something exceptions? Yeah.
Site.
Bro started spamming new text documents to cover that shit up.
You also visit Fat for Fun? Yeah. I download a lot of that shit. Couples? Okay.
Sorry, I was getting real grossed out by what he just said. Listen, porn is porn, right? This video is definitely getting age restricted. Corn is corn, all right? It is what it is, right? People watch it, people indulge, whatever. Just consenting adults matter. Consenting adults matter. Consenting adults matter, right? Jesus Christ. It is so fucked, man. It's so stupid. And then you admit that you download a lot of this shit, and it's even creepier, and I don't know, man.
Hey! That's literally... Is that not the... That's the file with the sus shit in it. Like... It says one thing, but it has a bunch of sus shit in it. So I don't understand. Like,
when he showed the recents on Notepad, there are 3 new text documents.
Yeah, it just shoved everything down.
It doesn't take a super sleuth. You don't need Inspector Gadget to come in with some high-level tools in order to crack this case. The most likely reason is because when he looked at his recents in Notepad, there were probably some really awful things there that he knew people would pick up on. So then he opened some new text.
I'm glad someone in chat said it. I don't understand downloading corn. Yeah, man. I never understood downloading it. I just watch it on my phone. Like, right? For like regular consensual adults. I never thought about, right?
Documents in Notepad to push those down out of the recents so people couldn't see them. That's the theory. That's just the game theory, but I imagine that's probably pretty accurate. Anyway, though, his big claim, from what I can tell with all the surviving clips here, is that this is the result of a virus that uploaded this to his computer. And
No. I'm not watching pornography, okay? My pants fell off, and I was itching my thigh, and then these ads came up. No. No.
And he had already removed it, but unfortunately that damn Windows 11, that
it was
dastardly
a virus.
bastard that is Windows 11, for some reason kept it around. Which is really weird. And
I'm so glad I taught you guys Clara. I'm so glad. Yeah, he was hacked. Damn it, Clara. Stop putting this on his computer. What's wrong with you? Clara, stop. She used my PC. Okay, if you didn't watch my video, actually, I might upload these in reverse order. I reacted to Mujin's video on the Marvel Rivals drama. This might come out before that one. And that I talked about the Clara situation where there was a CSGO streamer where she was wall hacking, and when she got caught, she started blaming Clara, saying that she's the one who put it on my PC and stuff, and it's like a meme. So now whenever I was hacking, and whenever anyone's hacking in a game using wall hacks or cheats or whatever, everyone just starts spamming Clara in Twitch chats, right? So if you watch esports and you ever see that, that's why. And then them saying like, "Oh, my PC was hacked." We all just start yelling Clara.
And odd.
How does it end up there? Okay, let me explain what happened. All right? I was surfing a site. Okay? The shit got downloaded. Like, I didn't trigger a fucking download. Just got.
Do you know what's crazy? His fans are saying, "Don't talk." Why are they adding at him saying, "Don't talk"? Did you want to protect him? After what you saw? Tell us more. Incriminate yourself more, man. Like, what? Why would you tell him to stop? I would say, no, tell us more, brother. What's going on, man? Keep incriminating. Keep on incriminating. No. So here, I'll actually go up. See, at Lacari, don't talk at a lawyer. At Lacari, don't talk at a lawyer. Right? Like, there's people in there who are pasting this at him over and over again. Right? I just showed you the next framework with somebody else calling him a dumbass. But, yeah. Sorry, I should have put that on screen first when I mentioned that.
Just got downloaded. I opened up the fucking text document. I saw what was in it.
Yeah, there's other people saying, don't talk, stop talking. Stop talking. Oops. Yeah, like, it's just...
document. I saw what was in it. I deleted the text document. I deleted it. But the problem with Windows 11 is that even if you delete the text document, it apparently still stays there.
He started blaming Windows 11. Bro, you had the notepad open with all of that shit in it. What are you talking about?
So it was still there.
Bro, it's because you had the tabs open. What are you talking about? That's not like it's all. It was already. It was sitting there. You had it sitting there.
After I deleted it. I've told you guys 1,000 times that's what happened. Like dude, I'm sorry. Like, I have like a fucking 3 terabytes of fucking hentai on my fucking hard drive, bro.
I don't even got 3 terabytes on my computer in general. I don't got that much storage, dog. Who got that much of just, oh my fucking god. Did you know in Canada, did you know that lollicorn is illegal? Fun fact. Don't know if you guys knew that or not. So if he said that while being in Canada, his ass would have been taken and arrested on site. So, I don't know about America. I don't know how you guys work for that. But, like, drawn. Like, drawn lolly hentai is also arrestable here. That's the reason why when you see me, like, 1, don't sexualize children. 2, like, when people defend lolly, like, corn, I always, like, lose my shit, because I'm like, you're committing crimes and also it's fucking vile? Right? Like, it's so fucking weird to me. No, for Canada, it's stated flatly. It's not a legal gray area for Canada. Canada states it clearly. Even for illustrated. So, I don't know about America, though. America could be different. Because I know about that because I had to debate Lord Sid in my chat like a few years ago I was watching some anime where I like felt really uncomfortable about them sexualizing somebody, and then I had lolly defenders getting mad at me, and then I pulled up the law for them, which is why I know it, because I was getting really heated that day. So, Symphogear actually might have been about Symphogear. I don't remember which anime it was in particular, but that sounds about right because I felt very uncomfortable about Symphogear, which is why I had to stop it. Oh, that was that. Well, Symphogear is not like corn. It's just they sexualize like younger girls, and I just didn't want to watch it. The shots they do are just repulsive to me. The songs are good, but and the animation was like good. It just what they did with those shots was just I couldn't watch it. It just made me way too uncomfortable. It's just wrong. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. The series is great. Yeah, it's one of those things that I feel like if you watched it when you were younger and you enjoyed it, I would get it. It's kind of like how I see like Prison School. I feel like if I watched Prison School while I was in high school, I would have loved it. But now that I'm an adult, watching it made me so uncomfortable. Right? I think it's just being an adult makes me feel really uncomfortable with things like that. But like when I'm like the same age as people, I feel like back then I felt more comfortable with stuff like that. Does that make sense? I don't know. That's what we laugh most of the time. Yeah, I just felt really uncomfortable most of the time. So anyway, sorry, that was like very off topic there. We're not talking about actual like hentai, we're talking about like ecchi anime, which is like sexualized anime. So, but yeah, it just I get uncomfy pretty easily. So it might be just me being a prude when it comes to stuff sometimes though. But at the same time, I'm like, if they're underage, I just don't fuck with it. I think that's valid. Right? Let's go to so he's in Texas. So what's the Texas laws around this? Do people know anything about that? Anyone have looked into that?
Like a lot. Sometimes you go
It's
to a
illegal?
site, some shit downloads on your shit.
So he's like super fucked. Have the cops gotten to him yet?
You don't fucking want it. You fucking delete it. And that's just what happened, man. Okay? Like that's what happened. I'm sorry, all right? Like, I don't know how many times I have to explain this, but that's what happened. Dude, let's just move the fuck on, please.
A very interesting, innovative defense strategy that could make a lawyer throw himself down a set of...
Man, I'm so sorry for pausing again to talk to Chad about this, but I hope you are still enjoying this YouTube video because Charlie's amazing. But going into these topics like matter a lot to me. Someone's asking about how do you persecute that? So for cyber crimes, the FBI gets involved for like our Canadian version. We lock that shit down. Same with cyberbullying. It gets escalated way beyond the police. Our Canadian versions, we take that shit so seriously. So that's why. Yeah. We have like fully people who deal with cyber related crimes, and that would go under that category. It gets implemented very harshly. They do a good job. Like, and you know, it's something like, you know, Canada has its ups and downs, right? Like every country does. But it's something that I am glad they take shit like that very seriously.
Stairs. So he's saying that he's got 3 terabytes of hentai, which, just take a moment and process that, really let that marinate. That is an absurd amount of anything to have. This guy is basically compiling the fucking Library of Alexandria for hentai on his devices. That's fucking crazy.
God damn it,
but he's
Charlie.
saying that, you know, like Thanos, it was inevitable that this kind of content would somehow end up on his computer when downloading all this hentai. It happens, you know? Just, it is what it is. And then when he deleted it, Windows 11 went rogue. The ghost in the machine. It wouldn't let the notepad die. Like a necromancer, it revived it. And once again, brought it back to life on Lacari's device. Even though he himself deleted it, he tried to take it down. Windows 11 said no. That's the claim.
Is 3 terabytes a lot for corn? How do I put this in perspective? You know how One Piece is 1,000 episodes? Yeah. That's still more than that. Does that help? All right.
That when he was downloading all the hentai, he noticed that this got downloaded too, so he deleted it, but Windows 11 has a feature that kept it around even after he deleted it, and he didn't plan on having this stuff in the first place.
Sorry. Oh, come on. Everyone knows Windows 11 is sentient. Oh, true. True, chatter.
I'm going to tell you, it doesn't really pass the smell test. It is very hard to believe. Now, what is true about Windows 11, and Notepad in particular, is if you are working in Notepad and you don't save your work, like if you exit out of it or your computer crashes and you don't save it, Windows 11 can restore it. It will actually restore that even if you didn't explicitly save it. So let me show you what that looks like. I'll open Notepad, brand new.
Okay,
Quick, wow. Brown fox jumped over the lazy log. I have clearly not saved. I have not
His
done
keyboard typing is
here.
satisfying to listen to.
I typed into this, and you can see that the title matches the text in the document. Now, if I was to close out of it, I haven't saved or anything like that, but if I open Notepad again, it's still there, even though this is not a document or anything that I have saved, because it will save sessions. In Lacari's case, the text didn't match the title, which means he most likely had a separate title for those sections. And also, he said that he deleted it. If I was to, like, delete this, if I told this, don't save, delete it, Notepad would not restore it. At least I don't think there's any way for it to, but maybe Lacari's working with a prototype Notepad that refuses to let anything die. It saves all work no matter what you tell it to do. I find it unlikely, but I guess it's possible, potentially. Actually, here, let's play with that idea again real quick. Let's say Lacari went, I'll just go the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy log again. I haven't saved it or anything, but let's just go ahead and
Critical! Are you using Are you still using a cracked version of Vegas? Is he? Of Sony Vegas? That threw me off for a second. Okay, I'm good.
And that I came here and I said, don't save. But once again, to show the whole process, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to close out of this. I'm going to reopen it, and it's still there, because it does save sessions like that. But if I came over here and I explicitly said, don't save, and now I exit out of this, it will no longer open that.
Oh.
So I find his claim very hard to believe.
He pulled up. Oh! My man ran the tests. He ran the tests.
43K? And that's if they think it's like... Oh my fucking God. Bro, it's not worth it. Just fucking delete my hard drive.
This is him on stream now.
The fact you know it's bad enough that you have to delete your hard drive so you know it's already illegal content. This is so fucking gross, man. It's so fucking gross.
Looking at the legality of Lolly in his state, Texas, he doesn't fully understand what he's looking at, but he can recognize that it's not good, and then he eventually says that he's just going to delete his hard drive. It's not worth it. Now, call me crazy, maybe I'm on the crack pipe, but that just doesn't exactly sound like a statement from an innocent man. Like, if you've done nothing wrong and there's nothing suspicious, illegal,
Preach
or
it,
like
Charlie.
pedophilic or anything like that, why would you then be saying that you're going to delete your hard drive? It's not worth it. That's very fishy, I'll tell you.
Oh, destroying evidence is a 3rd-degree felony, by the way. Oh. And he's openly admitting to it. Oh, that's good. All right.
And again, from that leak, from that notepad, the things that have been allegedly turned up from all of it are fucking unforgivable. Like, really disgusting, terrible shit. And him then saying, like, you know, just delete the hard drive, it's not worth it. Again, that doesn't really seem like behavior from someone that has...
No, chat, we don't commit acts of violence. We pray for them. I'm kidding. No. We don't threaten acts of violence unless I do it in joking ways. But as a community, you guys shouldn't. You know, be good. Like, I'll say throw them in the wood chipper, right? But you guys don't. Okay, you guys get to just say boo. But, you know, we don't escalate. You know why? Because we just pray the law go and get him. So I hope someone reported it. Though.
There's nothing to hide.
I'm joking about it. What the fuck, dude? What are you just writing your own narrative? You're just writing your own narrative, man. What the fuck else do you want me to do? What do you want to do? Oh.
I never understand how streamers with thousands and thousands of viewers don't understand how to work their own noise gate and suppression. When their mics turn into this quality from yelling, I never understand it. How do you not know your own mic settings? Right? The fuck? Always blows my mind.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't do anything. I didn't fucking do anything.
Okay, he's saying he didn't do anything, but you know it's bad enough that you need to delete your hard drives. You already admitted that you have 3 terabytes of hentai. Buddy. And everyone saw the links. Hello?
That's why I'm not fucking crying and sobbing, bitch. I didn't fucking do anything, dumbass. You just want me to be guilty so fucking bad. Shut the fuck up, retard. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm so sick of this. You want me to be guilty so fucking...
Yeah, like I said, he continued streaming for hours, so obviously people were talking about it for a long time. He snaps eventually and kind of goes ballistic about it, saying like he didn't do anything.
Yeah, chat, I know you guys are talking about him saying like the R word or whatever, right? Which normally I would talk about, but I feel like we have a bigger issue at hand, such as CP, right? Which, yeah, like that sucks, right? Like, you know, we shouldn't try not to like use that word. If someone slips up and says it, I don't really care that much. Like, it bothers me. Like, I'll just correct it. I'll move on. I think I'm gonna care a lot more about the fact he's watching CP. Just to be honest with you, right? You know what I mean? Like, oh no, the pedo used a slur. Like, that's exactly, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like I'm more focused on the other aspect than that. Right? Which, like, it's fine to be offended by that part. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just, you know, in, like, in the space of us kind of focusing, you know?
Again, I find that kind of hard to believe, given everything that happened on stream, at least from the surviving clips that are out there from it. It does not look good. This looks fucking awful. And Lacari got a ban on Twitch for all of this. Apparently he even got banned on Kick. I don't know if he like actively streams on Kick or if that was like a preemptive thing from Kick because they thought he'd go over there after he got banned on Twitch. I don't know, but if you try and go to Lacari's Twitch account, it has been removed as of right now in light of everything that happened during this stream.
I heard it was a 7-day ban. Is that true?
Again, I find it
I know he got banned on Kick.
That this unfolded the way Lacari is claiming that it did.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see. I'm assuming there will probably be, you know, an actual kind of investigation here, judging by what was allegedly found in some of that leaked from Lacari. Anyway, I had to yap about this a bit. fucking crazy, man. That's really about it. So yeah.
The thing that bothers me is like Kick says they permanently ban people, but then they bring them back all the time. But Twitch is so fucking stupid. Do you know how easy it is to hit a home run here and permanently ban him? How easy it is to hit a home run. And yet they do 7 days. And they look like fucking idiots. They've already dealt with the fact they let a sexual abuser, Nina Lynn, come back time and time again. And now they have somebody who showed links to CP, allegedly, on their site. And you didn't permanently ban him when he showed links that people typed in themselves to see what they are through your own website? That's an easy permanent ban. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. That's true. There was that case where someone was having sex on stream and they only got banned for a day. That is true. Oh my god. Someone had what on stream? Oh, yeah, sex on stream. There's a chick who was getting railed in her ass on stream. She was doggy style getting fucked, and they banned her for only a day. Isn't the Twitch CEO a super gooner? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he is. Pretty sure that was found out when he was scrolling through the feature of stories. In fact, I think he only follows like shit like that. Oh, Lacari put out a response on his Twitter if you want a link. Oh, shit! The update! Yes, sir! Yes, sir, I do. Let me look up. Lacari. We got live updates, people! This took place 3 days ago? This one? This one? Okay, let me read it. I zoomed it in for you guys. That good? You guys can read that? That good? I zoomed it in hella big for you guys. That good? During my last stream, I opened Notepad, which revealed a link. The list in the link included title suggested child... You know what? I gotta read this in a funny voice. You know what? He does not deserve my good reading voice. He does not deserve it. Hold on.
During my last stream, I opened the notepad, which revealed a link. The list in the link included titles that suggested child sexual abuse. Material further down. I never consume this type of content, nor do I think it's acceptable. I decided to keep streaming in an effort to downplay the severity of the situation, which was deceptive. This was a mistake that I deeply regret and apologize for. The link...
Sorry, I slipped up. Sorry. The voice fucks me up sometimes, I'm sorry. I might just go higher, hold on.
The link gave me access to abusive material for anyone to see. This is serious and harmful. I recognize that trivializing abuse material on stream is not okay and can lead to real harm, and my responsibility to provide a safe space for my community and peers in which I have failed to do.
Alright, what voice am I doing now? I'm gonna do Reddit mod, hold on.
Hello, beautiful. Hello, my waifu.
Hi.
I am taking real steps to change my ways. I admitted myself to a porn addiction recovery program. And the last 30 days, during this time, I will be able to work out there while receiving professional help and therapy and treatment for my addiction. Browsing hentai and porn. The website has ruined, has an escape, has been a serious problem for a long time as I can remember. This treatment will come with an indefinite hiatus to my live streams to allow myself to focus on recovery. So I can hopefully contribute to net positive. Okay, so TLDR, right? Because I was doing funny voices the whole time. He's saying I didn't do this shit, but then he said later on, I admitted myself into a porn addiction recovery program that will last 30 days. During this time, I'll be able to work out there while receiving professional therapy treatment for my addiction. So you're admitting that, like, you have a problem, but saying that you didn't do it. Like, it's so fucking weird. The statement is so weird. Also, 30 days? You're in a 30-day program for it? And the only reason you're getting help right now is because... Speedrun therapy? That's what's fucking... It's just... No, he's just doing it for the front face. This is bullshit. Right? Even if he takes therapy for this, porn addictions are real, right? Porn addictions are real. But that doesn't mean you didn't commit crimes. Like, you're actively hurting people when viewing this kind of content. Right? Like, it's just... It's fucked up. And getting help and treatment is important for addictions. But I think it's really important to understand that an addiction doesn't excuse a crime. I think a good example of this is, I've talked about this before. I have a family member who's an alcoholic who used to drink and drive, right? And I used to take their keys and they used to fight me, right? I get into physical altercations and it was like really fucking bad, right? And I would buy them Uber gift cards so they could take Ubers without it coming out of their pocket. So if I take their keys, I'm not going to screw them over financially, right? I'm going to make sure you don't fucking drive, take your license, take your keys, do whatever I have to do. But I'll pay for your Ubers to make sure that you don't fuck this up, right? I'm not letting you get on the road. And when this person got into an accident, I didn't have empathy for them. I have empathy towards their alcoholism and their addiction they're fighting. But towards that shit, you choosing to commit that kind of crime and hurt people, I have zero tolerance or empathy towards. And you guys notice that in my body cam reactions too. Where, like, I have empathy towards people who are going through a hard time in life or battle addiction. Zero empathy for you hurting others. And that's what this is. When you participate in porn that exploits children, you're hurting people. You're a fucked up human being. You're fucked up. So 30 days rehab, is rehab not therapy? He's lying. Well, sorry. So for porn addiction therapy and rehab, there's facilitation centers that can take you in, and it will be like a program that you're in person for. It depends if he's going to go to an institution that does that, or if he's doing it from home with therapy. It just depends. But yeah, I don't know. He hasn't gone into detail about that. But you can go into in-person ones that are a rehab. I think it's important to also mention, by the way, for just like personal shit to like help you guys out, for anyone who might be facing something similar to like a porn addiction, is that the dopamine hits that you're getting and the reliance on it is something really unhealthy for you. Watching that stuff is like watching consensual adults porn is fine. I'm not going to shame you for enjoying that. I've watched it. I'm chilling, right? Understanding, though, that you should not be watching it often is really important, right? Hit them with the old 1800s, imagine it in your head and jerk your shit, right? Make sure you're not creating this sort of really fucking hard, like, mental dependency on performance based on it. Because it could also create escalating behavior, right?
where you no longer are satisfied by something more vanilla, where you go more extreme and more extreme and more extreme, and you end up going down a rabbit hole of things that are fucking terrible for you, right? And that can really happen because, again, porn addictions are real. They're real, right? I'm not trying to say that they're not. Just, I have zero empathy when it comes to hurting kids and putting them in situations like that. But for you guys, like, and just in general for people, right, regardless of gender, you can become addicted. I think it's really important to not become desensitized to those things and to try to limit yourselves or break those habits as much as you can, right? I think it's really important to explore your sexuality. I think it's important to explore your body. Things like that matter. But don't forget that it is an addiction and it is a hit of your body creating chemicals to make you feel good. Just like a drug. Right? So it's like, just, you know, be careful of that. Don't fall to Slanesh, basically. Yes, actually. Yes. Warhammer reference, but actually kind of valid right there. Yeah. All right. Appreciate you all. Thanks for watching. I hope that this little talk at the end might have helped you a little bit too, if you're experiencing something like this. For those of you guys who have the opposite issue, right? Self-love, self-exploration, enjoying your own time. Important too. Be healthy. Take care of yourself. Take care of consent matters. Being an adult matters. And this kind of stuff. Someone in my chat just said jack off responsibly. Accurate. You know what? Good set off message. All right. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Catch you guys in the next one. If there's another one. If there's another. Bye. Bye. Fuck it. I'm done talking. Bye.